Welcome back to another episode after the biggest come from behind victory in our dynasty. What a win we're coming off of. We could not have played a better second half than what we did. The first half was a disaster. We had to go to Montez as the quarterback. We brought him in. We pulled it out. We're sitting at 3-1. You can see here, nobody has committed yet. We did get locked out by Victor Mendoza. He doesn't want to come here. That's fine. We have a ton more visits. Tim Paris, I did like him, the cornerback, but he's going to UNLV. You can see there's so many visits. So we got a lot of people that we got to try and schedule. So Simeon Perry, we dropped a little bit more, it looks like, huh? 750. We can schedule a visit. Boise State. Oh, no. Week 10? That's so far away, and Boise State is a really good team. Fresno State. I mean, I'd rather do it earlier. Anthony Burgess, we are now 1,000 behind. I mean, we'll try throwing some stuff at him. He's eligible for a visit. We can bring him this week. I mean, we might as well try. We're pretty far, but we can get him this week. Taiwan Johnson, same story. We're 1,000 behind him now, so let's put some more points on him. Go ahead and schedule him for a visit. We can schedule him this week. Hopefully we can get some of these things. Ryan Harrell, we're ahead on. Just bump it up a little bit. We'll do 300. I really want to solidify that we're going to get him. I'm just going to offer him a scholarship. Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, I think we're pretty good with this one. We already offered the scholarship. He hasn't accepted yet, though. Greg Mitchell, scholarship offered. We can schedule a visit. I mean, I'll just bump it up to like 300. I think we're good on him. 770. We'll go up to 350. I mean, we're in the lead. I'll just offer him a scholarship. Curtis Larkin, we're green. Got the 500 from him. We'll offer him a scholarship. Wayne Thomas. Oh, this one's going to be tight. This is going to be tight. Let's throw a little bit more points at him. Let's go to 500. We're going to schedule his visit. We're going to bring him in. I mean, he's only a 62 overall. He is a 3-star, though. And offensive line is the one thing we need, so let's try and get it. He's only got 3 teams after him. Let's go up to 350. Offer him a scholarship just in case. Air Force can still kind of come from behind. Oh, this is tight race. Schedule his visit. We're going to schedule him for this week. Yeah, 4 swatted passes, 2 interceptions. All right, this is going to be a big game. We're going to offer him the scholarship too, just in case. Locked out of Victor Mendoza. We were 2,500 behind anyway, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and remove him. And then Ross Crum, 2,900 behind. I mean, I'll just offer him whatever. Can't schedule him for a visit. We're very far behind on him. Tim Paris went to UNLV. We finished second. It's something. In the coaching skill tree, we have our offensive coordinator gets 1. So what are the options that we have? We have up-tempo, stay healthy, fatigue less, prevent injuries. Ball security, stress importance. Yeah, I mean, fumbles have been a big thing. You had in the arms race, train your players to be better passers. Never underestimate the importance of solid receiving. Get your halfback, fullback, tight end, and wide receivers catch ready for games. Everyone has to carry the rock. Condition your players to be able to run with the ball at game time. Quarterback. I mean, quarterback is the big one, right? +1 to throwing power and throwing accuracy. I like it. I like that. And you can see this is a pretty even matchup. We're not that far off. There's no shaky bars. Defenses are pretty evenly matched up. They are better on offense, which is fine. Overall, obviously, they're going to be a little bit better too. Pretty much every team that we're versing is going to be better than us. But San Diego State should be a good barometer. We're 3-1. They're 2-2. So when you're looking at these, they put up more points than we do. The yardage is relatively similar. They're about 20 spots higher than we are. Passing wise, we're 3rd in the country. We are devastating through the air, but we're dead last in rushing. They are 29th. They average 200 yards rushing. Defense, we are a little bit better. We give up less yards. We give up less points. We do give up a little bit more passing yards, but that's only because we're also putting up a ton of yards. We do have a lot of turnovers. You can see here, these are 3 players that are visiting. We got the 1. We got to get the 4 swatted, 2 picks. We got to have 3 sacks with the D-line, 2 tackles for a loss, rush for over 100, pass for over 250. So that's what we had to do last game. 92 overall free safety, 85 overall wide receiver, 83 overall punter. Their punter is one of their top 3. I mean, I can't knock anything. We had a kicker. San Diego. We are home again, coming out in the cherry uniforms. I like these. The white hats. The red jerseys. Not too bad. This is our first conference game. Should be a good one. Hopefully we can do relatively well. San Diego State is 2-0 in the conference. That is somewhat surprising. So they run, they throw a little bit, but running quarterbacks, that is our one issue. Sometimes we just give up so many yards through the ground. That was easy. Pitch and catch. Gilliam, 12 yards. Trying to get a little bit of pressure. We haven't really been getting that many sacks. It's mostly when he's had a little bit too much time and he's kind of scrambling around. Yep. And he is going to carry us for 8 yards. That is unbelievable. They're on our side of the field. We're going to try and confuse him a little bit. I like this defense. You don't know where the pressure is going to come from. We were able to stop him. 2 yards. Back up Lutelli. He's not the fastest, so whenever he has to cover a running back, he gets burnt pretty easily. So I want to try and get him. Oh, no. Wow, he fell forward. 4th and 3, though. Yeah, so they don't really have too much faith in their kicker. They're going to go for it, which is fine. No. That's so unfortunate. We just couldn't seal the outside. All right, we're gonna have 94. He's a tight end. No, there's nobody out in the flat. And he just trucked us. Wow, another first down for him. That's their 4th in this drive, I think. All right, 3rd down again. We stopped him in the last one. See if we can do it again. Pass the ball off. Oh! And he gained 14 yards. They needed 15. It's just, that happens so often with us. It's so frustrating. Just every time we need to make a stop and it's whatever and long, they just get it every single time. Yeah, that's a touchdown. Again, not sealing the outside. That's just, it's really unfortunate. Like I said in the pregame, Montez is coming in to start. I did not like our defensive possession right there, so offense, let's see what you got. Montez was able to run it. He got some yards last game and he scored the game-winning touchdown, so I mean, he's got wheels. 8-yard reception there. Weissong has been turning it up. I have been a giant fan of what he's been doing. That was right down the middle. He's just not fast enough. That should have been a touchdown if he's a little bit quicker. 24-yard reception, 32 yards so far for him. A little bit pass interference maybe. A little bit. I know you want to get up out of here, but we need running. Like, we need a running back. Oh, this is pretty. This is pretty. Got to the outside, 16-yard rush. That might be the longest of the season, as sad as that sounds. 3rd and 10, worst case, we are in field goal range, so we just got to be smart with the football. And you got to force nothing. Touchdown. Sanders. Beautiful route. As soon as I saw the linebacker, he was backpedaling, and then he kind of took a step forward. I didn't think he was going to be able to get back there fast enough, and he definitely was not able to get back there. All right, 1st and 10, they were able to drive the ball down the field. They got multiple first downs. They had long conversions. That is pretty. I like seeing our defensive line getting through on those. If they could just get a little bit of quarterback pressure. Bring a little bit of pressure. Try and put a little bit on these guys. See if they make a mistake. Nope. That was just open down the middle. Every time we have them backed up, it seems like they always hit a pretty big passing play. Unfortunate. Here we go. Little amoeba defense. Alright. I mean, nobody down there. You carried Odoms for another 10 yards. That's what I like to see. We're getting a lot of tackle for a loss. We're just not getting a lot of defensive line pressure on the quarterback. Oh, they had him on that one. Look at him. 7 yards on what should have been a sack. But there's no way. They're not in field goal range. What are they doing right now? They went for it twice on 4th down, and they were way closer than this. Oh, he does have that leg. He just missed by a yard. Wow. All right. I did not think that was even going to be close. All right, 3rd and 7. That is beautiful. Bruckler finally hold on to a ball, man. He had so many drops in the last game. Losing confidence. A lot of very errant throws. I don't like it. That was a dot. Bruckler fighting for it, got the first. Do a little bit of a hurry up, take advantage of stopping the clock. Especially on the run, I don't know if we were going to hit that. I feel like it would have been underthrown, and he's hurt. O'Connor's in the game. 43-yarder. Wind is against us. He got it, just barely by a yard. Start of the second half, we are coming out. Montez is back. His injury was not that devastating, thankfully. We did take the lead. Let's see if we can do a little bit more of a balanced offense. 5 yards right there. We'll take that. He only has 6 rushes on the game. 2nd and 6 now. Oh, that was crispy. That was crispy. I just wanted them to clear the linebackers before I threw it at them. That was pretty. They have decent field position. We're going to move them over, move them down. No way. No way. Sellers, what are you doing? And he broke it. 65-yard touchdown. The ease that he just scored. That is a giant dude. What did Sellers do? Man, if only Erickson would have kept his feet in bounds on our last drive. Might have had a little something. Good dot right there. Miller, that was a decent route. He got open. They respected the speed. 22 yards on that one. I guarantee they're going to bring some pressure here. Nobody covered him. Nobody covered him. They went deep. And they just left Weissong. Wow. On Miller. That's so unfortunate. That was such a big gain. Completely wiped away. Erickson, there we go. Alright, made up for it, 14 yards. And it's really unfortunate because sometimes we do have wide open people. We just can't hit them. Sanders? He couldn't quite juke him. Another 4th down. I mean, a field goal doesn't really do much for us, so. Jude. Juke? Bro, you one-on-one, you gotta break that. You have to be able to score on that, man. That's just unacceptable. 4th and 9. I have a feeling, yeah, it looks like they're expecting a run. Bruckler. Get in, thank you. That's what we need you for, big dude. Right there, just feed them. Let them eat. Defense, let's not give up a one-play touchdown, please. Let's make them somewhat earn it. A little bit, maybe. Possibly. I would love that. There we go. Finally a sack. We got 3 sacks. I don't think they were all. He's got 2. So our penalty and our terrible drive has them close to the 50, and all they need is a field goal to be able to tie this game up. It's really unfortunate. Shift over the D-line. Oh, the screen pass, and they have blockers. And that's probably a touchdown because I don't see any safeties. Holmes? I mean, we stopped him. Wow. Man, when our defense needs to come up with giant plays, they just can't do it. It's crazy. And we... Wow. That was just way too easy for them. Miller? Oh, that looked like a block in the back, to be honest with you, but it's 22... What's the flag? Are they going to call us block in the back? Oh, are they going to bring it back? That penalty has destroyed us in this game. Back to the 21. Back to the 21. I don't know what we're supposed to do. I mean, we're just not being disciplined. The pass right there, I mean, it wasn't accurate, though. He had to come back and get it. Just gotta get the ball down the field. Miller, concussion, out for the game. Our biggest playmaker. Sanders, he has a touchdown in the game. Let's go. 14 yards. Sanders in motion. Hit him. First down. There we go. Do a little hurry up. Save the clock. Save the timeouts. That was a very, very dangerous throw. 2nd and 4. Get it up the field. There we go. Sanders having a giant game. 78 yards and a touchdown. 50 seconds. You got a little bit of time. Come on. 50 seconds. 2 timeouts. Bruckler. Touchdown. That's the second of the game. 46 seconds. They do have 3 timeouts. Can't get too excited. Our defense is choked in this game. 3 timeouts, 42 seconds. They have put together some really nice drives. Let's see if the defense can clutch it up. Another screen pass and more blocking. And he got out of bounds. Unbelievable. He has 9 completions for 213 yards. Just unacceptable. There's a sack. Let's go. We had the coverage too. Let's roll IA again. Force him to use a timeout. 2nd and 19. See if we can bring some pressure off the edge. Oh, they ran it? Another timeout. Shift everybody over. We're making them roll out. That's game. That is a questionable decision. I don't know what they were trying to do there. I don't know. All the receivers were on the other side of the field, but I will take that. Another ESPN Classic game. Another comeback. Huge game from CJ Montez. He only had 275 in that one, which surprisingly is actually not a lot for him. But he had 3 more touchdowns. Another come from behind victory. Opponent under 300 passing yards. I mean, they don't really pass that much, but the defense, I mean, they did just enough, especially that last drive. But, geez, some of those plays they gave up. ESPN Classic number 5. So we had 4 last week, 5 this week. We're going to take a look here. Montez, 151. 275, like I said, he had the 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. That is the big one right there. 66 completion percentage. He got sacked twice. Pressure all day long, though. Nick Jude, again, I mean, 4 average is decent. He had the 16-yard run. No touchdowns again. We can only run it 8 times. I mean, Montez tried. He got sacked. I mean, it's rough going for rushing for us. Good receiving day, though. Sanders, he had the touchdown, and he had a couple huge catches to convert some of those 3rd downs. Bruckler with the 2 touchdowns. Weissong had a ton of 1st downs. 3rd down conversions. Miller, unfortunately, he got hurt on that last drive. He wasn't really able to do too much. This is what I like to see. Zeros all the way down. Defensively, not a whole lot going on, which is interesting. I mean, our defensive line came to play. Tackles for a loss. Keen had 3. He did have that penalty at the end, which kind of irritating. Roye had 2. Marenko 1. QB sacks. Keen had 2. Roye had 1. Which is good. Defensive tackle and left end. So we got the stats that we needed for our recruits. No interceptions on the game. Both quarterbacks played a clean game, which is good. And taking a look, you can see Wayne Thomas, the right guard, committed to us. Anthony visited, got 910. Taiwan Jackson visited, plus 660. Lawrence visited, 360. That's fine. I mean, we didn't get a lot of deflections. We didn't get any interceptions. So I'm not surprised that we didn't get a whole bunch from him. It's nice to see the left tackle because we didn't get our rushing. And the passing, I think we fell short on too. But 660, I will definitely take. We have more visits. We got locked out by Ross Crum. That's fine. I think we were like 2,000 behind on him. That's fine. That saves us some points. But we got more visits. We finally got our first recruit. He's only 62 overall. It's not exciting, but it's an offensive lineman that is a giant, giant need. He is 3 stars. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. And until the next one, see you.